Today we are going to talk about marigolds, Tagetes. These are common species. There are many species in the genera. We use them in the garden a lot. They're great for integrated pest management. They have a pungent kind of smell that herbivores don't really like. And so a lot of people in the Colorado mountains like to incorporate almost naturalized marigolds to discourage deer from browsing in the garden. So here we are. These are kind of dry. Here's a picture of one in full bloom just so you can familiarize yourself. So before we tear one of these heads off, let's just think about this structure. So notice how the petals are coming out of this green bract. Now normally the bracts are not fused like this. So in the marigold family, these are called involucre bracts, and they are all fused together, which makes a little cup to hold this composite flower. So inside of each fluorescence that we're looking at here, there are many flowers. So each petal is its own flower, and we have ray flowers around the outside. Those are the more reddish, flatter, wider petals. And then in the middle, we have disc flowers, and coming out of the disc flowers, we can actually see some stigma. They're the lighter yellow ones, little yellow filaments. So let's tear into this and see what it looks like. So here I just opened up the bracts a little bit, and you can see it's really organized in there. And now we're starting to see how this is a composite flower, and there are many flowers inside. So each one of these achenes is the fruit, and extending from it is a flower of a ray or disc variety. So let's just let this kind of open up a little bit more. So here we can see the two types of flowers. The disc flowers are more in the center of the composite, and it's really just a very vertical little petal. And then the ray flowers stick out like banners, and they're around the periphery. But you can see that the general structure of the achene and the corolla are all similar, are both similar. And also that there are achene fruit being developed on both flower types. So the black part is the achene, which is a fruit, a small, dry, indehiscent, one-seeded fruit developed from a simple ovary, and usually attached by a single pericarp, but I can't really see that on here. And then you see the petal, and then you see this Y-shaped stigma sticking out. And then there's this white sheath, and that's called the pappus. Okay, and I have another one over here so you can see it better in contrast. So this is like a bristly scale-like thing, and it can be divided into different number of forks, and they can be uneven or even, and these are all defining features when identifying a plant. I hope you had fun dissecting a marigold flower today, and let me know if you have any questions.